All praises, all glory, all honors go to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Double honors as well to the apostle of the great millstone that rule well. And peace and blessings to the elect worldwide that believe in this truth. Um, I got another edition of GMS News and Prophecy. And all kinds of things are happening. You know what I'm saying? I just got this article. It was actually sent to me by a brother, but I mean, as soon as I got it, I had to do a video on it. So, to the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai, I'm gonna bring this information out. It's on the Mark of the Beast, and it's dealing with this chaos going on in Venezuela. And this is from TrueNews.com. It says Venezuelan government mandates fingerprint biometrics for food. Okay, and if you've been keeping up with what's been going down in Venezuela, from the looting to the economy collapsing, to the hyperinflation, to the riots, to the lynchings, you know that Venezuela is in a state of total anarchy now. But according to this article, they're trying to set some sort of order back up, and the only way for them to do that now is to implement some kind of new governmental registration program, okay? And they're using your fingerprints. Now, this is all biotechnology, okay? Biotechnology or biometrics. That's basically the coming force behind what they're going to use to eventually microchip people. But first, it starts with iris scans, fingerprints, eye scans, anything like that, to basically register people in some kind of governmental data registry. So now what they want to do to actually give people food now, because what's been going on in Venezuela has been happening for about 2 to 3 months now, I believe. So now they're implementing this new fingerprint biometrics program, okay? So I'm going to get into it, and it's all going to lead unto the mark of the beast eventually, okay? It says people in Venezuela now have to use their fingerprints to get food. All right. It says the move to biometric scanners have become a reality, even though the effort began a few years ago by President Nicolas Maduro. It is called the Fingerprints for Food program by the socialist government, as reported by the Miami Herald. With it, people can only get minimal goods, medicine, and supplies from the state-owned grocery stores. Maduro said fingerprinting was necessary to prevent hoarding and to keep price-controlled food from being resold for profit. So now you see, now he's giving the green light to start implementing this fingerprint program upon the citizens, okay? Talking about Nicolas Maduro. And this is something that, as the article says, it has been being in development for years. But now with this hyperinflation and this crisis in the country, it's the right time for them to act. Okay, you got your order ab chaos, or your order from chaos going on here. Okay, you got a pressure from above, pressure from below, which the elites are getting the desired reaction in Venezuela. So now they want to start bringing these Jakes down there, okay, these Venezuelans, or these Asherites from the tribe of Asher. They want to bring them into the new order by putting them in this Fingerprints for Food program, which is eventually going to lead to the microchip. You know, and the I'm gonna say Apostle Har, he said he could see it happening like this, but you know what? I see it too, and I'm pretty sure all the rest of the brothers see it as well. Okay, that's the only solution for this type of event that's going down in Venezuela. Okay. So it says Maduro said fingerprinting was necessary to prevent hoarding and to keep price-controlled food from being resold for profit. Okay, and now there's a video here which I'm gonna actually upload Lord willing, I'm gonna upload this video after I upload this video that I put here to even shed more light on what's going on. Okay, in this article, it says consumers must also show ID. It says for years Venezuela has been short on food, which has been made worse from the global oil glut since they depend heavily on oil revenue along with other socialist Latin American countries. All these governments, Brazil, Argentina, Bolivia, Ecuador, or Venezuela, were still wholly dependent on the sales of commodities. So the drop in commodity prices really has exposed the vulnerability of many of the leftist governments, said Tinker Salas, a professor of Latin American history at Pomona College, in a Sputnik interview. It says inflation has skyrocketed. Al Jazeera has cited price controls, a lack of U.S. dollars, supply chain problems, and food being moved to Colombia to be sold for more money as the main contributors to the problem. Citizens were persuaded into signing up for the program after the government promised discounts and prizes. And that's how they're going to get you people here in America. Because what's going on down here in Venezuela, for those of us in the know, this is how they're going to use... or this is how they're going to get you people to take the chip here in America, because it's going to be so chaotic here in America. And once this dollar totally collapses, the government is going to use incentives to persuade people to take the chip. You know, your children are going to be starving. You're going to need a job. You're going to need money to take care of yourself and your family. And it says here in Venezuela, they're offering them prizes, man, just to sign up. So it's all a part of them slowly but surely developing their plan, okay? It says citizens were persuaded into signing up for the program after the government promised discounts and prizes. The food lines are so bad, people often line up overnight and sleep there. Soldiers are stationed outside stores. Soldiers. So there's martial law going on down there, okay? Pursuant to... Second Ezra, the 15th chapter, as well as the 16th chapter as well. Okay? It says one woman told the Wall Street Journal she got in a line at 3 a.m. and left empty-handed at noon. People have hit the streets in protest. Venezuelan troops have responded, but the government is blaming the U.S. And this is going to be part of the reason why these nuclear-capable countries, such as Cuba, I believe Venezuela has nukes as well, they're going to nuke America. Because they're going to blame all these crises on the U.S., okay? It says the Daily Caller has reported Caracas has warned that the U.S. could invade. And here's a caption from the image here. It says riot police officers fired tear gas during clashes with opposition supporters in a rally to demand a referendum to remove President Nicolas Maduro in Caracas, Venezuela, May 18, 2016. Okay, and that was about a month ago. It says in March 2015, President Obama issued an executive order stating the Venezuelan government was a national security threat and issued sanctions. Last week, True News reported on a possible government coup. And here's a scripture here that the article actually supplies, because for a lot of these people out here, these whistleblowers and these people that put together these alternative news articles, they listen to us mainly, the apostles and the brothers of Great Millstone, mainly. And then you got this other flood of information coming out about how all of these different technologies is leading to the mark of the beast, okay, which is the RFID microchip. So it says here in Revelation 13 verse 17 in the King James version of the Bible, it says in that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, except he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So people are out there in the know, man. And here's a comment from a month ago. It says Venezuela is a sample of how the mark will be introduced. And there you go. All right, so nobody can scoff at it. There's no debate about it. Okay, the mark of the beast is this upcoming or this forthcoming mandatory RFID microchip that's soon to be put out throughout the whole world. So with that, I'm gonna end on the scripture because the article it quoted it, but I want to get a little bit more. This is Revelation 13:16. It says, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor. He meaning the devil, the so-called white man, and his rule on the world. Okay, it says, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor. Venezuela is poor right now. Okay, free and bond, to receive a mark, an engraven implant in their right hand or in their foreheads. Okay, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, except that you had this implant, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name, being a part of the New World Order. All right. In verse 18, here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and this number is 600 threescore and six. And with that, I'm gonna say shalom.